and welcome with me on the bed today to strengthen and flow. The strengthen and flow sessions always have the purpose of, yes, on the one hand, strengthening our body, what also feels good for us, but also, and even more, with a sense of strengthening ourselves from the inside, feeling more self-secure, feeling more trust, feeling more grounded in ourselves, feeling just way more connected with ourselves, what also so much yoga is in general about. So always connect maybe throughout the session with yourself again to the thought of let me strengthen the connection to myself. And by feeling more our body, also by feeling more our inner strength, feeling our muscular system, we are also recreating these circuits, these connections to ourselves. So it supports us on the mental, emotional, and physical level to find this more intensified, strong connection with ourselves. So yeah, what you need for today, it's always good to have some kind of prop close to you. A block can be supportive. Currently sitting right now on a yoga block. You can otherwise for that also always take some books, several books, just put them on top of each other. We might use a yoga bolster. You can take a blanket or a big pillow if you don't have a bolster, or a blanket in the end for Shavasana to just stay nice and comfy. Have some water maybe at the side and ground yourself on your nice mat, and then let us start in this strengthen and flow session. And I invite you to come with me into a cross-legged seat. If that should not work for you for some reason, you can also stay in hero's pose and what I said beforehand, like just sit on your knees, or you can take just a chair if that should work better for you. Can you just sit with me here in Sukhasana, having the ankles underneath your knees, or you can bring one of the bottom of your feet, of the sole of your feet, to the inside of your thigh, and the other foot between your thigh and your calf. And I have right now also here again a block under my sit bones. Always supports me a bit to sit even more upright, lengthen my spine. And if that feels good for you, you can take a block. You can also take a blanket for that. Now let's start with me here, and let's center in the beginning. We start centering also with some breath work. Breath is always supporting us, also connecting us to our strength, our inner life force, enhancing our life force, reconnecting to our true life force. You can live without food for around 3 weeks, without water for around 3 days, but just without breath for approximately 3 minutes. Our breath is super important. So if you found now a comfortable seat, just check in that your spine is nice, long, upright. Maybe you would like to roll your shoulders up and away from the ears again. Let your crown, the top of your head, rise up into the cosmos, into the sky. And if you like, you can close your eyes, or you can keep them open, whatever feels good. And I always encourage people who practice yoga with me to listen to themselves. What do you need today? Where is your body able to go today? Not to overstress the body or to overdo things, but to really check in with your own boundaries today. Listen to your body, listen to what's possible for you, not to just practice something because I say it, because I show it. Always, it's more important, especially with online sessions, that you check in with yourself. What is working with me today? What is working for me? We start with some nice deep belly breath. And therefore, I really invite you to close your eyes here if you haven't already. And first, observe for yourself how you breathe. Do you breathe into your lower belly already? Or do you breathe more up into your chest without any judgment yet? Without any changes we need to make yet? Are you breathing in and out through your nose or through your mouth? Then I invite you to first If that works for you, if you have something stuck in your nose, then please don't force yourself to breathe through your nose. But otherwise, I invite you to breathe in and breathe out through your nose. First, see how that feels. Remember for myself in past times, I was actually more breathing in and out through my mouth. It was challenging for me to just breathe through my nose. We often actually have to relearn how to breathe. And then also check in for yourself. Is your belly inflating? Is it expanding itself when you inhale, creating a little balloon? And is it also deflating once you exhale? The inhale, our diaphragm should move down, our lungs expand. And then with the exhale, the diaphragm moves up again, lungs deflate, and our belly as well deflates. And if it's easier for you, you can also place one hand onto your belly. Feel with your inhale through your nose how your belly, allow it to expand. With the exhale, allow it to deflate again. Often we even learned that it's not allowed to have a belly, kind of. We always have to hold in our belly. With that, we are actually decreasing so much life force to run through us. And I've been one of those people as well, always thinking it's not allowed to have a belly. But the more you allow your belly to move, that strengthens your muscles here as well, gives your organs a massage, and you will feel how much more energy you actually have. Very good. Connecting to our deepest chakras, root chakra here around the base of our spine, where all our security, all our stability lies. Let's enforce, a little bit more our deeper belly breath. And I invite you to really have a bit more forceful inhale now into your deeper belly through your nose, and then also forceful, more deeper exhale also through the nose. And find a kind of pace here which goes into like in, out, in, out, in, out. If that should be way too quick for you, you have to get used to this kind of breathing, then do it a bit slower. But focus now onto around 20 of these deep in and exhales into your belly. And check in again. We inhale, our belly rises, inflate. We exhale, the belly decreases, goes more, belly button goes more towards the spine. Very good. It's also called fire breath. We are awakening our inner fire here in our lower chakras, supporting our digestion, supporting to ground and to root. Very good. And then stop for a moment, maybe release the hand from your belly. Just sit still for a moment and let your breath come how it just wants to come. Very good. Let me go for another round, for another 20. You can count yourself in your mind. Otherwise, I will also say after some time that we're just going to stop now. So maybe you like to place also the other hand onto your belly right now. And then just start to deeply in and exhale. Inhale, belly inflates like a balloon that rises. Exhale, belly deflates, belly button moves towards the spine. And go for now for these deep belly breaths. Forcefully in and exhale through the nose. Let your belly really rise out and go in again. Very good. And then slowly release here again. Come to a normal, not forceful breath. Maybe you already feel, it can happen that you feel a slight tingling in your hands or in your body. We're increasing also the oxygen in our body, which can give us more clarity in our mind, more awakened feeling in our body. Then sometimes we even don't need any coffee anymore, especially if we do this in the morning. But also over the day, if we feel a slight dip over the day, just find a silent corner for yourself. Do some deep belly breath. Okay, let's go into our last round, last 20. I'd like to place the other hand again onto your belly. And then first check in, inhale, belly moves out through the nose, belly rises, exhale, navel goes towards the spine, belly deflates, and go. Very good. And then exhale here, retain the breath on your exhale for a moment for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Then deeply inhale, let the arms rise over the sides to the top of your head. Retain the breath here as well, shoulders away from the ears. Retain for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Very good. One more time. Inhale, arms over the side to the top of your head. Exhale, arms move over the side, back down again towards your legs. One more time. Inhale, arms over the side to the top of your head. Exhale, arms rise down again to your legs. Okay. Maybe you like to move your shoulders here a bit. Maybe you like to adjust your seat. We're going to continue in some seated positions, starting to move our spine. If you sat a long time over the day, your spine will be very happy to be kind of stretched into all directions. It can be stretched. To open vertebra by vertebra as well again. Along our spine, we have 7 chakras. And all these chakras are there to transport and transform the energy, the more subtle energy in your body. It's really important that we keep this part also into motion. Okay, let's start. Bring the arms with the inhale up over the top of your head, shoulders away from the ears, and then grab with your right hand your left wrist and exhale and slightly start to bend over to the right side. Open your left rib cage. Still shoulders away from the ears. And breathe in and out here for some moments. With every inhale, lengthen your spine here a little bit more. With every exhale, move maybe a little bit more, go a little bit more into the side. Bend here. But do not move your sit bones away from the mat. With the next inhale, move back up again. Release your hands. Exhale, arms move over the side, back down to your legs. Inhale, arms move over the side, back up over your head. Grab with your left hand your right wrist. And with the exhale, start to bend your upper body over to the left side. Really slight bend, shoulders away from the ears. And then allow your right rib cage to open here. Can also be very relaxing for the shoulder. Breathe in and out here for some in and exhale deep into your belly again. We'll always invite you over the session here, over the yoga class, So also strengthen with your breath, your connection to yourself and your connection in the pose, in the asana you are right now. Next inhale, go up again into a straight position. Exhale, arms over the side, back down onto your legs. Stay for a moment. Let the spine go back into a neutral position. Always remember over the session, breathe in and out into your deeper belly. Connecting here to your deep inner roots, connecting to your creativity, to your life force, to your power. Very good. And then bring your hands onto your knees and we're going to do some seated cat-cows. With the inhale, I invite you to bring your chest forward, reaching your throat, your sternum, your gaze up into the sky, bending your spine here. And with the exhale, round off your spine. And just move so you can see that better. Round off your spine here. And still stay strong with your legs, with your sit bones connected on the mat. Inhale, shoulder blades meet at the back of your back. Sternum rises up, gaze rises up, throat opens to the front. Exhale, round your back here. Bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale, rise back to the front. Rise up here. You can also pull a bit on your knees to pull yourself a little bit more up and open here. Your chest, your heart. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, open to the front. Exhale, round off your back. Very good. Next inhale, let's come back to the middle. Then we're going to do some circles here. So we start with some circles. Imagine really within your pelvis here that you have like one central line. Your spine is really going directly within your pelvis, in the middle of your pelvis, down into the mat. And imagine now starting to make, like, it's really just in the slowest parts, you might not even see it from the outside, some slow, soft circles with your inner central line around this point. You can slowly start to get a little bit bigger. The first movement to start more around your waist. That moves more into your chest. The more we create bigger and bigger circles. And then we're also going to start to take our upper body with us. And take the circles in your pace. Make them as big or as small as it feels good for you. Maybe you like to go back in your circle here again at first. Make it smaller again. If you like to stay in one circle line for some more moments because you just feel, well, that's good here. And then also start to make really some big circles here. Very good. Inhale, move front. Exhale, move back. Opening your hips here as well. Very good. Then find your way back through the middle. Make smaller and smaller circles. And then slowly come back here into kind of non-visible inner movement around the middle of your pelvis. And then start to go into the other direction. Maybe you've been clockwise first or counterclock, that doesn't matter. I've been clockwise first and now I'll go counterclock. And start to have these small circles really just in our hips in the beginning. If it's hard for you to find there any movement in your hips and your pelvis, and a bit more imagine creating there this little spiral and start to make it bigger and bigger. Inhale always when you go front, exhale when you move back. Now make bigger and bigger circles here. That's good. And also here, start to make your circles smaller and smaller again. Smaller and smaller. Until you find back your central middle point here. Maybe close your eyes for a moment once you reach the center. Just feel how you feels, how it feels. Very good. I invite you to bring the soles of your feet here together and check in here. Maybe you have a really bigger diamond in front here because it's not possible for you to go further inside. Everybody is different. Every anatomy is different. Maybe there are some days where you feel like, oh, easy peasy, I can just go here to my pubic bone. Maybe there are other days where you feel like, well, here, 90-degree angle, perfect enough. So depending on where you land today for yourself, grab either your ankles wherever you reach, or bring your hands around the toes of your feet, and then slowly, slowly start to make here some butterfly movements. If it shouldn't work for you, if you should really have a very round back, you can also put a block, or you can maybe better, block might be a bit hard, put a blanket under your sit bones here as well again. And then over the time, allow yourself to make these movements bigger and bigger. Stay safe with your hips. If it doesn't feel good, just stay in the calm and slow movement here. Let's open a little bit our hips. Bringing your shoulders away from the ears. Like you grab your hands here. You reach your chest out to the front, so you have a nice long spine, using your feet a bit as a leverage. Okay. And then slow your butterfly wings a bit more down again, and slowly start to roll yourself over your hip bones, over your sit bones here, from side to side. Gives you even a little butt massage. Very good. Then slowly bring your hands to the side of your knees and softly close your knees here again. Roll over with me to the side and come with me into a standing position. We will now go into some sun salutations. And we will go through the first round really with around 5 breaths. I have to press the camera a little bit. Sometimes my tweet setup is not 100%. Oh, that looks better. So I will, in the first round of the sun salutation, just show you with 5 breaths in each asana what we are doing, so your system can already learn kind of the sequence that we are going to repeat more and more times. We will always add something new, but the first round will always first show you all the asanas in a very relaxed and calm pace. So find yourself here in mountain pose. Bring the feet to the top of your mat. Bring the toes together. Spread out your little toes. Maybe bend your knees a little bit. Bring your pelvis central over your hips here. And let your spine reach up. Shoulders up and away from your ears. Maybe open the hands, the palms to the front side of the mat. And with the inhale, reach your hands over the side to the top of your head. Rise up high here. Maybe go into a little back bend. Stay here for 5 more breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then dive down with me into forward fold exhale here. And also maybe you first like to grab here your elbows and also allow to press your feet into the mat, be strong in your legs and let your upper body just flow down here. And breathe in and out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Let your hands fall down again. Rise up here with me. Spine back is straight and long. Crown is reaching out to the front. Halfway lift. You can place your hands on your knees, your thighs, on your chins, wherever you're coming here right now. Take the shoulders away from the ears. Imagine someone is pulling at your crown and pulling at the base of your spine. Feet are pressing into the mat for more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Forward fall again. Another 5. Let your hands now just hang down here. Feet press again into the mat. Engage the back side of your legs. Let your head just hang down. 2 more. 1 more. Very good. Reach your right foot back to the end of the mat. Rise up with me here into high lunge. Bring the arms over the side to the top of your head. Check in that your front leg, that you have a 90-degree angle here between your thigh and your calf. Another 4. Deep breathing here. Number 2. 1. And the exhale, calm down again here into low lunge and step your foot back. Come with me here into plank. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. You can do it. If it should be too much in between, just bring your knees down and then slowly move yourself down. Also here, if that should be too much for you, just place your knees down first and lower down then. Chaturanga. Lower down here, knees, chest, touch the mat first. Bring the top side of your feet onto the mat. Shoulders up and away from the ears. Cobra. Your hands could be taken away. Engage your glutes. Engage your belly. Let your crown rise up into the sky. For another 3, 2, 1. And press into your hands, into your feet, or also into your knees if you want to go over your knees. And come with me into downward facing dog. Hands press into the mat. Arms press out of the shoulders. Biceps is next to your ears. And your hips are reaching up into the sky. And then afterwards, you can start to lower a bit the heels down. Maybe you still like to walk your dog a little bit. Another 5, 4, 3, 2. Deep breathing here. 1. Side goes between your hands, the front top side of the mat. Bring your right foot or next to your left hand here. Rise up with me into high lunge. The arms over the side to the top of your head. And breathe in and out. Shoulders away from the ears. Feet press into the mat. Belly and glutes are engaged. Head is nicely rising. into the sky. Another 3, 2, 1. Deep belly breath. And then reach down again with your hand, low lunge, next to your right foot. Bring your left foot to the front. Exhale here. Forward fold for another 5. Press your feet into the mat. Let your upper body just hang down. Also here, it's most important that you have strong legs. Wherever your body ends here, the upper body, it doesn't matter. 2 more. 1 more. And then bend your knees a little bit, rise over the middle, up here, hands to the side to the top of your head. Let your palms meet. Exhale, hands meet in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. And stay here for 5, 3, 4, 5, 4, then 3, 2, 1 more. Very good. With the exhale, let your hands fall down. We do the other side as well. Afterwards, we will do this sequence for right and left side several times with each one in and exhale for each of the poses. So let's try that again for the left side. Inhale, arms to the side to the top of your head. 5, 4, shoulders away from the ears, feet press into the mat. Sternum rises up into the sky. Don't bring your head too far back, but let's leave your biceps next to your ears. Exhale, dive down, hands over the side to the bottom of the mat. Strong legs here, and let your upper body just fall down. Forward fold. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1 more in and exhale. And then halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. You can be also here. You can be further down, whatever feels good for you, wherever you can come up right now. Not higher or lower. Nothing is better here. All about your own body. Keep your focus with yourself. Nicely lengthen the crown out to the front. Another 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Lower down again. Forward fold. Let your body hang down here wherever your hands go right now. Most important, press the soles of your feet into the mat. Engage your legs, especially your hamstrings and your calves. Let your hang down, head hang down. 2 more. 1 more. Very good. And then bring your left foot to the back of the mat. Rise up here with me into Highland. And the arms over the side to the top of your head. Palms can meet or hands can just rise up into the sky. 90-degree angle. Right. The leg that is at the front. Slide back down if you like. Press your feet into the mat. Reach your hands up into the air, shoulders away from your ears. Another 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Very good. Bring your hands back to the front foot. Reach your right foot here to the back of the mat. Come with me into plank and stay here as well for 5. Engage your glutes, engage your belly. Press your hands here as well. Your arms out of your shoulders, hands into the mat. Round reaches to the front. 2 more. 1 more. Very good. And here, bring your knees first down if you like some support. And then slowly reach down here to Chaturanga. Shoulders up and away from the ears. Top of the feet, meet the mat. Rise up with me here into Cobra. Engage your pubic area here. Engage your glutes. That gives you strength here to rise up and not need to use your hands. One more. Press into the mat and come with me into downward facing dog. Hands press into the mat, hands out of the shoulders. Our butt rises into the sky. And the toes can slowly, you also press a bit more towards the mat. And the heels. Breathe in and out for 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Very good job. Look up to the front of the mat. Bring your right foot between your hands. Rise up here with me. Your left foot, sorry. Left foot between your hands. Rise up with me into high lunge. Maybe adjust it a little bit. Give a nice, strong high lunge here. Feet press into the mat. Crown rises up, shoulders away from the ears for 3 more. 2 more. Breathe deeply. Deep breath always supports you to have more energy available. 1 more. Very good. With the exhale, bring your hands next to your left front foot. Step with your other foot to the front of the mat as well. And lower down onto forward fold. Feet press into the mat. Back sides of the legs are engaged. Head is just hanging down. Shoulders are just hanging down. 3 more. 2. 1 more. Very good. Halfway lift. Also here, let your crown reach out to the front. Let your spine really become nice and long. Just place your hand here on your legs as well. And then bend your knees. With an inhale, bring your hands over the side, up, and over the top of your hand. Exhale, bring the hands, palms together in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Let's stay here for another 5. 4. This is the sun salutation seat. We're going to repeat now for several times. After some time, we'll also add some additional poses, which I will then also in slowness explain. Okay, so let's come into a flow. Breathe in, bring the hands over the side to the top of your head. Exhale, forward fold, move down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your right foot to the back of the mat. Rise up with me into high lunge. Hands over the side to the top of your head. Exhale, bring the hands back down again. Step back into plank. Inhale here 1 more time. And exhale, slowly move down. Chaturanga. Bring your knees down if you like it. Support. Dive through into Cobra. Inhale. Exhale, press your hands onto the mat. Rise up with me into downward facing dog. And exhale here. Inhale, lift to the front of the mat. Bring your right foot to the front of the mat. And rise up with me into high lunge. Exhale, hands to the front of your mat. Next to your right foot. Step to the front of the mat. And forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slightly bend your knees, rise over the middle, up, hands over the side to the top of your head. Gaze upwards. Exhale, hands with palms together in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Left round, hands over the side to the top of your head. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine here, press your feet into the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your left foot to the back of the mat. Rise up with me here into Highlands. Exhale, hands back next to your front foot. Feet, reach back. In and exhale here once. With the next exhale, lower yourself down in chaturanga or with your knees on the mat. Dive through, shoulders up and away from the ears. Cobra, inhale. Exhale, press into the mat. Downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze to the front of the mat. Left foot steps forward. Rise up with me into high lunge. Exhale, hands back to the front of the mat. Right foot steps forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise over the middle to the top of the to a standing position, hands over the side to the top of your head. Exhale, palms together, hands in front of your head. Inhale, hands over the side to the top of your head. Exhale, hands over the side, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step the right foot back, rise up into half lunge. Exhale, hands to the front, step back into plank. Exhale. Inhale one more time here. And then exhale, lower down, chaturanga, dive through, shoulders up and away from the ears. Cobra, and inhale. Exhale, press into the mat, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the front of the mat, step your left foot forward, rise up into warrior one, into high lunge, high lunge. Exhale, bring the hands to the top of the mat, next to your foot, other foot steps forward, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, deep press into the mat, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, softly bend your knees, rise over the side to the top of your head with your arms. Exhale, palms together, knees in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms over the side to the top of your head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back, rise up into high lunge. Exhale, hands to the top of your mat. Right foot steps back, plank. Inhale here one more time. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga dive through. Shoulders up and away from the ears. Cobra, inhale. Exhale, press into your mat. Downward facing dog. Press your hands into the mat, arms out of shoulders. Inhale, look to the front of the mat. Bring your left foot to the front. Rise with me to high lunge. Exhale, hands to the front of the mat next to your foot. Other foot steps front as well. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, softly bend your knees, rise over the middle to the front. Up over the side with your arms. Palms of your hands together. Exhale. Palms in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Arms over the side. Inhale to the top of your head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Rise up with me here into high lunge. Exhale, hands next to the front foot. Front foot steps back, plank. In and exhale here one. The next exhale, lower yourself down. Dive through with me into Cobra, inhale. Exhale, press into the mat. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the front of the mat, right foot steps forward, arms over the side to the top of your head, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the front of the mat, next to your foot, other foot steps front as well, forward, fold with your exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, rise over the middle, arms over the side to the top of your head. Inhale. Exhale, palms together. Exhale, hands in front of your front. Inhale, arms to the side to the top of your head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. High lunge. Rise up here, arms over the side to the top of your head. Exhale. Hands go back to the front of the mat, right foot steps back, plank. Stay here for one and an exhale. And then lower yourself down with the next exhale. Dive through, shoulders up and away from the ears. Meet me in cobra on your inhale. Exhale, press back into the mat. Move slow into downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the front of the mat. Bring your left foot to the front of the mat, rise up into high lunge. Exhale, hand to the front of the mat. Right foot steps forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, softly bend your knees. Rise over the middle, up, hands over the side to the top of your head. Gaze upwards. Exhale, palms together, hands on the front of your heart. Now we are going to add some little variations. I will show that a bit in slow motion in the beginning, and then we will also start to more flow through that. Inhale, hands over the side to the top of your head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Rise up with me into warrior one. And stay here for an exhale. Stay for another inhale. And with the exhale, start to move your right tippy toes to the long edge of the mat. Meet me here in warrior two. Arms reach out to the front and the back. Gazes over the left front hand. In and exhale for 3, 2, 1 more. Very good. With the next inhale, move your hands back up into the air. High lunge. Exhale, bring your hands back down. Step back, plank. On the next exhale, lower yourself down. Dive through. Shoulders up and away from the ears, cobra. Inhale here. Exhale, press into the mat. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look front to the mat. Bring your right foot to the front of the mat. Right into high lunge. And exhale here as well in high lunge. Inhale again. Push your feet into the mat. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, start to bring your left tippy toes out to the long edge of the mat. Open your upper body to the left side. Reach your hands out to the left and right side. Keep a 90-degree angle between your calf and your right thigh. Look over to your right hand. And then in the next exhale for 3, 2, 1. Shoulder blades meet a bit more at the back side of the back. Very good. Inhale, turn back into high lunge. Exhale, bring your hands back down onto the mat. Step back into plank. One and an exhale here. Exhale, lower your body down. Dive through. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press into your mat. Downward facing dog. Lengthen your back side here. Rise your butt into the sky. Inhale. Put your right foot back to the front of the mat. Rise up here again with me into high lunge. Exhale, hands meet forward at the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, softly bend your knees, arms right over the side to the top of your head. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, hands together in front of your heart. Very good. Let's continue for the left side. Hands over the side to the top of your head. Inhale. Exhale, fall down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your left foot to the back of the mat. Rise up high here into high lunge. Exhale, meet me in warrior two. Hands reach out to the sides. Take it for 3 and an exhale. 2, 1. Press your feet into the mat. Shoulders away from the ears. Very good. Next inhale, move back into the warrior one. Exhale, bring the hand to the front of your mat. Step back into plank. Here for 1. Engage your glutes. Lower on the next exhale down. Dive through. Up and away from the ears. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press into the mat. Downward facing dog. Very good. Inhale, look to the front of the mat. Inhale. Left foot forward, rise up with me into high lunge. Exhale, turn over into warrior two. Here for 3. Engage your glutes, engage your belly. Stay strong in your leg. Press your feet into the mat. 1 more. Very good. Inhale, turn back into high lunge with me. Exhale, hand to the front of the mat. Forward fold, bring your right foot also to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, softly bend your knees, arms over the side to the top of your head. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, palms together in front of your heart. We will now go through that with not folding it for 3 in an exhale, but directly out of the first inhale, going then further into the flow. Let's go for 2 more rounds. Inhale, arms over the side to the top of your head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot moves back, arms over the side, top of your head, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, arms to the front of your mat, left foot moves back, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the front, right foot goes to the front. Rise up here with me into high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Okay. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, move the left foot to the front of the mat, fall down, forward fold. Press your feet into the mat, strong legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, knees bend, you rise over the middle, hands over side to the top of your head. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, hands over side to the top of your head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back, rise up with me into high lunge. Exhale, turn into warrior two, look over your right side. Inhale, turn back into high lunge. Exhale, hands at the front down into the mat, right foot steps back. Exhale, lower yourself down, chaturanga, and dive through into cobra. Exhale, press into the mat, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the front of the mat, left foot steps forward, rise up into high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Arms reach out to the side, upper body opens to the right side of the mat. Inhale, high lunge. Rise up here again, shoulders away from the ears, strong legs. Exhale, hands to the front of the mat. Step with your right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, knees softly bend, arms over the side to the top of your head. Exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra in front of you. Very good, dog. And then stay here, mountain pose for me with a moment. Bring your feet together, softly bend your knees. Have a neutral hip position. Let your spine rise up, shoulders away from the ears, palms open to the front of your mat. Maybe engage your glutes a little bit. Feel your breath. Maybe your heart rate increase a little bit. And the more often we practice this, the more easily we can go into this flow and really have a meditation and movement moment. Within an exhale, we can so much focus then on our body movement, onto ourselves, that everything just blinds out and we just move our body and connect with our breath. So don't be hard on yourself if it didn't work out how you thought it should be now in the beginning, but allow yourself to practice that. Maybe this part just every day for 5 or 10 minutes, or every second day for 5 or 10 minutes. The more often we practice something, the better we will get in it. Very good. Then release your pose here. Step with your left foot to the back of the mat. Open your hips to the long edge of the mat. And then bring your tippy toes out to the long edges of the mat into a 45-degree angle. Engage your belly, engage your glutes, engage your legs here. And then slowly start to bring your knees outwards to the edge of the mat. Back here, let your knees meet kind of over your ankles. It depends on for sure how often you train this. Some people can easily go down here. Some people will just stop here. That's all good. Just showing it from the side, what is important, that you're not going like this, but you're trying to be as stable as possible in and as straight as possible in your spine, bringing your knees outwards. If that should be too challenging for you today, then just take a chair and just sit at the front corner of the chair. Bring your knees outwards here. Just sit here straight at the front. Move the shoulders up and away from the ears. Let your shoulder blades come a little bit closer on the back side of your upper back. Bring the palms of your hands together. Inhale, always move a little bit up. With the exhale, always let's move a little bit down. Goddess pose. Inhale a little bit up. Exhale a bit down. Let's take our arms with us. Inhale, the arms go up over our head. Our leg strengthen again. Exhale, arms over the side, over our pelvis, meet in front of our heart. Inhale, arms over the side to the top of our head. Exhale, move down here into the goddess pose. Strong in your legs, strong in your belly. Inhale. 3 more of these. Exhale. Inhale, arms over the side to the top of your head. Engage your glutes here. Exhale. Controlled move down. Inhale. And exhale. I can tell you everything is practice. When I did this in the beginning, holy guacamole, my legs were just burning and shivering. I was like, oh my God, that's not working. And the more I practice it, like this is something really nicely to do in the morning to awaken yourself. And the more often we practice something, the more easy it just gets, like with reading, talking, singing, writing, everything. Riding a bike, riding a car. Very good. The next inhale, bring the arms back up over the side to the top of your head. Bring your feet back to the front here. Arms over the side, back down. And let's come back down here into a kneeling position. Bring your feet to the left side of your hip. And then bring your legs through to the front of the mat. Let's meet here in staff pose. So find your way down. Maybe take a sip to drink if that feels good for you right now. And then start to press the back side of your legs into the mat. Bring your toes towards your hips. Lengthen your spine. Maybe you like to bring some kind of prop, maybe a blanket or something under your sit bones. And then place your hands next to your hips. And softly just press. It's not like we press ourselves out of the mat, but we imagine like we would do that to get really a nice long spine. Reach your crown up into the cosmos. And then relax into this. Always readjust. Sometimes we forget that we wanted to press the back side of our legs into the mat. And then deeply in and exhale here. Three more. Two more. One more. Very good job. And then release your hands here again. Slowly bring the soles of your feet back together again. We're now going to play a little bit. So when you're here with the soles of your foot together, it doesn't matter yet where they are. You can either choose to take like the yoga fingers and place them around from the inside of your big toe. You can grab your ankles, or you can grab the outside of your feet. I will start actually with my feet, especially now in the beginning with the toes, that can be a bit challenging. And then we're going to play a bit. We're first just keeping our legs here. And if it shouldn't work for you at all to go with your hands directly to your feet, then just take a belt or a yoga strap or something and just wrap it around the feet and then hold it without touching your feet. So we're first going to balance a bit here on our sit bones, on our butt. Take the feet off the mat and just first feel here, lengthen your spine, how that feels. Find here some kind of stable position. If it should be for some reason uncomfortable for you, then please just wait until we finish this asana. It can always happen that an asana just doesn't feel right for us. If you cannot really reach here between your legs, or your legs should not be that open currently, then it also works to just bring your hands here more through the middle of your legs. Very good. Can also sometimes otherwise help if you should not really get position here to just reach the flesh a bit out from our butt. Okay. And then we slowly start to reach our feet here up. And for now, it's not about we have to lengthen them totally. For now, it's first keeping the balance and straightening our spine. You first like to stay in one position. Maybe you first like to slowly start maybe to lengthen one. Keep connected with your deep breathing. And then like to slowly lengthen the other one. You should roll over to one side, to the back. Doesn't matter. Just start continuing again from the beginning. See it as a play, as a game. The more we set our mind in a playful state, the more easy it will for the mind be to stay flexible. And then maybe you also like to try here a second, and you don't have like a rounded back and just have your shoulders here like really uncomfortable. It's most important. Have a nice, long, strong back. Bring your sternum up into the sky and to the front. And then tuck in if you like to reach out your legs. It doesn't feel actually very comfortable for me today as well, so I will stay here. There are days where it will feel comfortable for you. There are days where it won't. There will be days where it feels totally easy. There will be days where it doesn't. So strengthen with yourself also this place of non-judgment in yourself. Stay here with this deep breathing, supporting us to ground here. We're directly connected with our root chakra. Maybe you like to play here now a little bit more and just reach out the legs. Strengthens our abdominal muscles as well. Very good. Kids, we play so much. We're just so secure in everything we do. However, what we would say stupid it might look. Then at a certain point, we start to judge. We get judged, or we start to judge ourselves. And that's something to release more again. Slowly bring your feet back down. Place your feet back out on the mat. Very good. Bring your knees here together. And bring your legs out to the front again. Bring our flesh from the bone, from the bones kind of, yeah. And bring our flesh away here a little bit. Going to go into a forward fold. Maybe you like to place also a blanket underneath your sit bones. Can make it a little bit easier if your hamstrings or the back side of your legs are still more tight, more shortened. And then slowly just start to take your hands, bring your hands over the side to the top of your head. And start to reach out front. Also here, it's not about hand to toes or nose to knees yet. We just want to have a nice and long spine. You can lower your hands as well if that feels good for you. You can also keep them up here. Even, yeah, it's more actually an exercise than a strengthening also for your abdominal muscles. But it's first of all for us now to bring our belly more towards our thighs. Breathe in here, deep in and out. Your belly should be a little bit in the way. You can just roll a little bit up, for example, or move it a bit to the side to be able to move here a bit more down. Very good. And then slowly allow yourself to move a little bit more forward. We don't want to have like this uncomfortable rounded back. It's still important to stay strong in your back. Inhale. Imagine you are lengthening your spine, reaching your crown up onto the top. Exhale. Moving a bit more from our hips here forward. Engage your legs here. Back side of the leg, press into the mat. Toes are reaching towards your hips. Very good. Maybe you can take otherwise also strap around. You can reach out towards your toes, towards the outside of your leg here, or towards your ankles, with your feet. Grab for my toes for now. Then I invite you to pull at your toes, and on the other side also push your back side of the legs into the mat and pull your sternum up to the front. So like pulling our toes to our chest. Shoulders away from the ears. Very good. 2 more in and exhales here. And slowly release your hands here and start to slowly bring your upper body up here again. Very good job. Then let's move our hips a little bit more to the middle of the mat, or the front third of the mat. And bring your upper body down onto the mat. Place your hands next to your hips. And then start to bring your feet up into the sky, toes parallel to the floor. And then start to roll your spine to the back. We're going to go and plow. You can otherwise also press yourself with your hands into the mat so your feet go over your head. Maybe you like to roll here, your arms a little bit more under your shoulders. And maybe your feet will touch the ground, maybe not. That's perfectly good. See where you are right now. Press your chin into your chest, and maybe you can and or want to even bring your hands here behind your back together. Bring your shoulders even further together at the backside of your body. You can interlace your fingers here, have a kind of leverage. Even push yourself through your shoulders, through your arms a bit more out of the mat. And then imagine pressing the back side of your legs into the sky. If you can reach the floor, flex your toes here. Otherwise, you can also place yourself beforehand, a block or a bolster or something underneath your feet here. So you can also create this little lever. So we don't want to just like fall here totally onto our neck, but we want to press ourselves onto our arms, out of our arms, out of our shoulders. And we want to press our backside of the legs into the sky. Engage our legs here. Breathe in deep. Very good. Very good. And then place your hands at the backside of your back, around where your kidneys are, where the end of your pants most probably is. And then come with me into shoulder stand, slowly maybe bringing the first foot just up into the air, leaving the other one still down. Maybe then starting to bring the other foot up into the air. Engage your glutes. And breathe in and out. Inversions always help us to get everything that is kind of normally running into the other direction to run in the contra direction. Let our organs be flooded with blood from the other direction. For our lymphatic system, especially as it can just be moved with our muscles. To move back into our circuit system here. Very good. And slowly start to bring your first leg down here. Slowly start to bring your other leg down. Place your hands back next to the side. Roll your shoulders again off. Oh, roll your arms under your shoulders out. Press into your hands on the mat. You can get control out here. If you like to bend your legs a little bit, then slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll yourself here out of this position. Very good. And bring your legs out here. Place your hands under your butt. Going to do like a counter pose for this now, because for the neck it can be quite challenging in the beginning. Bring your hands under your butt. And then also here, roll your shoulders under, or you roll your arms under your shoulders, under your back. And then press yourself a little bit out of your elbows. And then place the top of your head on the mat. Lengthen your feet here. And fish pose. Bringing the other direction into our neck spine, opening our chest here again. When opening one side of the body, moving it into one direction, we also need to always move it into the other direction. Breathe in deep here. 2 more. 1 more. Very good. Then press into your elbows again. Slowly get your head out. That's one way how to do it. Or slowly, slowly, slowly bring your neck up, look up, down to your feet, and then start to lower your upper back on the mat. Bring your hands down and away from your butt. Then bring your knees towards your chest. Let's hug ourselves here for a moment. Rock maybe a bit on your spine from side to side, massaging your kidneys, calming your nervous system, closing your hips here as well again. Very good. And then maybe grab for yourself as well anything you still need to be nice and comfortable for Shavasana, going into our end relaxation. And then find yourself a comfortable lying position on the back of your mat. Bring your heels around hip wide apart. And bring your shoulder blades a little bit out to the side. Open the palms of your hands to the top or down onto the mat, whatever you feel like most right now. Sometimes we feel it's more time to receive, to have our palms open to the top. Sometimes we might feel we want to more go inside and bring our palms down onto the mat. And then allow yourself to feel the mat everywhere under the backside of your body. Allow yourself to really be held with your body from the mat, relaxing every muscle, melting every muscle into it.
Embraces us, and we embrace nature.
Taking the time now in Shavasana to let everything in our body, our energy system, our mind, and our emotions to find settling again.
And the clouds and the waters.
I like to explain it as if we stir up sand in the water. There's no clarity until we find stillness again, letting things settle.
We are human beings.
Actually be really able to see what is there now.
Are part of nature.
And therefore allow all your muscles from head to toe, your face, your shoulder belt and your arms, chest to relax. Your abdominal, your hips, your legs, your knees to relax. Your calves, your feet, and your whole body to relax.
Nature is a manifestation of God.
Corpse pose,
In that manifestation,
super important and super valuable for our yoga practice. To allow the body and the mind to rest. Surrender our body onto the mat. I will let you stay in silence for some time now with yourself. If your mind should like to become busy again, maybe just think peace, 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 training the mind and staying in a peaceful condition. Every action, every doing needs a counter of relaxation and of being. Every experience, every intake needs some time of digestion. Allow yourself to always take time in silence and not doing and just being. Train being. Allow yourself here really to let the modern idea of constant performance, let that train just pass by and learn to feel that you're always valuable and always accepted and always worthy by just being who you are with all your needs. You are worthy how you are. I am worthy. I am secure. I am safe. I am good as I am. Maybe you like to take one of these into your day, into your night. Repeat them, write them down somewhere to remind yourself always. And there's nothing else you need to do or be more to be better or to be more loved. Let every cell in your body be reminded of that. And then slowly start to roll your body over to one side. If you still like to create a little cushion with your arm or your hand. I invite you to still keep your eyes closed. When you feel ready, just come with me into a seated position again. Maybe bringing your hands onto your knees or your thighs or between your legs. Bring your hands in front of your heart, palms together. And allow yourself to smile to yourself. Maybe speak a word of gratitude towards yourself that you took the time now here for yourself, creating more strength and connection with yourself, more love towards yourself, more peace inside yourself. Namaste. I bow to you. Thank you. Thank you for choosing yourself here today. You'd like to open your eyes if you feel ready for that, and otherwise just stay as long as you like. Still here with closed eyes until you feel ready again to come back. Thank you for choosing this for yourself and for choosing life and for choosing to be. See you in the next video. Just like and subscribe if you didn't have that already. Also, yeah, if you know someone else for whom that might be good, just share it with them. If you have questions or like to comment something, you're always welcome to write me directly or to just write in the comments. So much love to you.